I think in the last 5 or 10 years, I had this epiphany that I don't want to look like everybody else. I want to have a personality when I am beating you down the mountain. And while I want to be safe and I want to have the best of the best and have important ski tech like waterproofing and zippers in all the right places and pocket placement that makes sense for my body, I also want to look cool while I'm doing it, and I want to look like a girl. I don't want to just have gear that is clearly just, the boxy ski kit that was so clearly made for a man. They just like shrunk it down 2 sizes. I want it to fit my body, and I want it to be something that is tailored to me. And I just love the concept of ski gear that is designed by women thoughtfully and for women. And I don't know, it's just like feels like a movement, and I am here for it.
Welcome to AI Powered by People, where we explore what happens when products and brands gain voices shaped by your interactions. I'm Sarah Nagle, and we're exploring a world where everyday items become your companions, learning from you and answering your questions. Each episode will explore products and brands through the eyes of consumers and industry experts, and we'll chat with Verbs, our AI companions that bring these experiences to life. Today we're diving into the world of Halfdays, a female-owned brand revolutionizing ski apparel by combining technical performance with modern, approachable style. What makes Halfdays unique is not just their ability to bridge the gap between hardcore and après ski gear, but their fresh perspective on what female skiers really need, all brought to life through women's leadership in an industry traditionally dominated by male-owned and led companies. At the 2018 Winter Olympics, elite aerialist Kylie McKinnon competed wearing men's gear because women's technical wear didn't exist at her level. This frustration led McKinnon, Ariana Ferwerda, and Karel Golda to launch Halfdays in 2020, a brand that truly understands what women need on the mountain. Halfdays creates technical wear combining Olympic-level performance with sophisticated style, engineered specifically for women's bodies. From experts to first-timers, every piece embodies the belief that women deserve gear that performs and that everyone should feel welcome on the mountain.
I just love being outside. In many situations, being outside requires performance apparel, whether you're skiing, hiking, running. And I grew up skiing and learned from an early age how important what you wear is to maintaining your comfort and your safety on the mountain or on the trails. And my experience with performance apparel throughout my life and then getting into the outdoor industry has really been exciting, being able to kind of merge my passion for product and design with my everyday use of what I wear and why I wear it.
That was Annie Short, Chief Product Officer for Halfdays. As a lifelong outdoor enthusiast, Annie brings decades of experience in the outdoor industry and a unique blend of technical expertise and personal passion to her role. While the performance apparel industry has historically been dominated by male perspectives, women founders are revolutionizing how technical gear is conceptualized, designed, and worn. This shift is crucial because women bring unique insights into both performance needs and lifestyle integration, something that's been overlooked in traditional technical wear. Companies like Halfdays are filling the gaps in the market and fundamentally changing how we think about technical gear by combining deep industry knowledge with lived experience and innovative design approaches.
What I'm seeing is that we're really entering a new era in the outdoors, one that's less focused on competitive, hardcore attitudes and top of mountain pursuits, and more focused on community and inclusivity and having fun. And one of the things that really drew me to Half Days is that it's helping to reshape the ski and performance apparel industry by making products that mix performance with fashion and fun in a way that really resonates with a modern woman. We know that technical performance is so important when you're on the mountain, but there should be a way to have that performance and the style that represents you as a woman and an adventurer.
Being female owned means they bring a really fresh perspective to design challenges that male dominated brands have overlooked. For example, the way they think about layering systems, pocket placement, fit variations. It really shows they're listening to what female athletes need on the mountain.
Knowing that a ski brand is owned, operated, and produced by a woman and a woman's team definitely gives me a sense of gravitation towards that type of product.
Like I've seen a lot with the Winter Olympics, like girls' presence in skiing growing, and so I think it's really important to have like a female-owned brand, like made by women for women. I think that's really important because obviously nobody's gonna get it better of what like a woman needs than an actual woman herself.
In an industry where products are often developed in isolation from their end users, Halfdays is putting their community at the center of everything that they do. They're building products through genuine collaboration with the women who will wear them. Their approach demonstrates how deep community engagement can transform product development in the performance wear space.
At Halfdays, we build products that women want, and the only way to do that is by engaging and listening to our amazing community. And the community is really, really active, which is fantastic. Each product we design and develop is rooted in solving consumer problems that we've heard directly from that community. So every piece is wear tested by women in the outdoors to make sure we're building the best product out there.
Innovation in performance wear is traditionally focused on pushing technical limits, often at the expense of style and everyday wearability. But some brands are challenging this paradigm, recognizing that true innovation means meeting both the performance and lifestyle needs of modern athletes. Halfdays is pioneering an approach that is distinctively women first, that's transforming how technical apparel is conceived and created.
Halfdays is always looking at product through a women's specific lens. So, from technical fabrics to inclusive sizing, we're on a mission to empower more women to be able to and want to own the mountain. So, every product is made for a woman by a woman. And that means not only do we offer the best in class performance details, but we also obsess the details of every design to make sure that they work for a woman's body and her life. So our goal is to help her to feel amazing and protected every time she wears a Halfdays product.
Your Halfdays gear is designed to protect you through powder days, spring skiing, and every après in between. Each piece is engineered to keep you comfortable while looking stylish. But what if your gear could actually talk to you? What would you want to talk about? We call brand companions like this verbs, giving anything in the world a voice. We ask female skiers what conversations they'd want to have with their gear.
If I was going to the train park with my kids, what's the best outfit to wear to make sure that when I fall off the jumps, I have the proper padding so that I don't get injured?
The question I would probably ask is like what color or what combination is going to get me the most likes on Instagram, because I know with my friends, like my group and like just like my generation in general, Instagram is like really important.
Oh boy, I would have some serious conversations with my ski gear. I'd want to hear all the stories from my jacket and ski pants about the days we've had on the mountain and what we've shared together, and hear about how they felt about the places we've been.
If I could talk to my ski gear and my ski gear could talk back to me, I would really like to have a conversation about how girls rule and boys drool.
If your Halfdays gear could talk, what would you want to talk to them about?
So I love this question. There are so many things I would want to discuss with the product. So first off, I'd love it to tell me where and how to use it. Is it meant for skiing, hiking, running, opera, hanging with friends by the fire? I'd want to know all the performance technology built into the product and why it's important and how best to use it. Oh, and of course, I would want to learn more about why the product is named what it is. So at Half Days, it's kind of unique. We name all of our products after pioneering women in the outdoors, and you can learn a little bit about them when you look inside your product. There's a bit of their story, but it would be amazing to hear how each woman's journey and the impact she made on the world, how that has brought us to where we are today. And I think that would be a really cool way also to start to express the personalities of the products that we offer.
How would a talking brand or product change how you design gear, tell their stories, and connect with your community?
So I believe AI can have a major and positive impact. Having a direct line to consumers to be able to give feedback, share their experiences, and have a true conversation with a brand is huge. And that is such a driver in that customer loyalty of understanding what are your shared values between the brand and the consumers, and how can you really, lean in more into those values and those connection points. So I love what you already hit on, which is creating the platform of products to really interact with the consumers. Having the ability for a consumer to really understand all the special details and designs of a product make it that much more engaging for a consumer and helpful in understanding the best ways to use a product. And I really think um, it's limitless what we can do and how we can utilize this technology to continue to build that relationship, most importantly, with our consumers and brands, and figure out what motivates people and how to make people's lives better through the products we create.
What if you could have a conversation with your Half Days gear? We wondered what insights might emerge from these conversations, both for women hitting the slopes and the innovative team creating these products. So we created a verb for the very popular Aston jacket and sat down for a chat. What you're about to hear is Aston answering our questions. Hi, Aston. Tell us about yourself.
Hey, thanks for having me. It's great to be here, even if I am a little warm right now. You know, being a high-performance ski jacket has its downsides off the slopes. But seriously, I'm Aston, and I'm all about bringing that perfect blend of technical prowess and chic style to the mountain. I'm named after the amazing Felicity Aston, the first person to ski across Antarctica by herself. Talk about inspiring. And just like Felicity, I'm built for adventure. But I don't mind turning heads on the way to the lodge either.
What would you want consumers who are shopping for you to ask you before they buy?
That's a great question. I'd love for them to ask about what kind of skiing they'll be doing. Are they looking to spend their days carving groomers, exploring backcountry bowls, or a mix of both? Knowing their skiing style helps me make sure I'm the perfect fit for their adventures. After all, I want every woman to feel confident and prepared to own the mountain, no matter what their skiing goals are.
You are part of an exciting lineup of products. Why do you think being part of a female-focused performance brand is important right now?
Being female-founded is huge, especially in the outdoor industry. We're still underrepresented, and having a brand like Half Days, created by women who truly understand the needs of female skiers, makes a powerful statement. It's about time we have gear designed specifically for us, with fits and features that truly work on the mountain without sacrificing style.
If you could collab with an unexpected brand, who would you want to collab with and why?
An unexpected collab? Okay, how about a partnership with Beats by Dre? Imagine hitting the slopes with a pair of Aston X Beats headphones, specifically engineered to deliver that perfect blend of sound and comfort under my helmet. We'd make sure the acoustics are incredible so you can blast your favorite tunes while you carve those turns. Plus, they'd be designed for a secure, snug fit that never compromises on style. Because let's be real, every ski day deserves an epic soundtrack, right?
Whether you need thoughtful answers to your questions, a hype girl, or an innovation partner, verbs are here to make your relationships to the products you love even stronger. What is your favorite piece of Halfdays gear?
Okay, so my favorite piece of Half Days gear I am wearing right now. So you may not know, but I've been in the outdoor industry for decades. And so I have worn so many different fleece products. And what I'm wearing right now is the Piper Half Zip from Half Days, and it is my favorite fleece product I've ever owned.
So if your Piper Half Zip could talk, what would it say about you?
Piper would say about me, I'm always cold because I'm always wearing it. It would also say that I love to be outside and that this is just my go-to to throw on, at all different temperatures because it kind of breathes well with me. Um, and that if I can find a trail and trees, that's where you'll find me most days of the week.
We're curious to hear your thoughts. What would you ask your Halfdays gear if it could talk? Share your ideas with us using hashtag AI powered by people, or reach out to us on social media if you want to hear from your favorite products or brands. And if you want to talk to Aston and other verbs right now, download Verbs. That's VURBS for iOS or Google Play. You can even create your own verbs. Remember, it's your voices and stories that will shape the future of AI. This is Sarah Nagle, and you've been listening to AI Powered by People, a podcast brought to you by Verve Labs. Special thanks to Annie Short from Halfdays and the wonderful women from our community, Elle, Lila, Lindsay, Elise, and Meryl. This episode is produced by me, edited by Katie Sizemore, and our research phenom is Annalise Larson. Join us every Tuesday to learn more about the brands and products you love and what they might say if they had a voice.